Hello guys, welcome. Today I am here to share a super cool new product that I found, and this is a glue. So I wanted to share with you, this is from Barely Arts Glue. I get this little lovely note that they sent with me with the packaging, but I wanted to show you the opening of it. So you get this really cute, adorable box, and then you get the glue inside. I was super amazed that they sent me the whole product as a testing, so that way I could share it with you guys and try it out and let you know what I thought of it. So super adorable. I love this cute little honey bear glue that they sent. It just reminds me of honey, but it's super cool. So they sent me this huge bottle that is 11 ounces, and it also comes with the smaller bottle that is a 4-ounce bottle, and it has the little nozzles and tips. They also have some of the cards here to kind of show you how to use those different tips, and then also make sure that you join the club so you can get promotions and things like that. Super fun crinkle. We're gonna put it away, and then let's get in to show you how this product works or what it is. I just can't get over how cute this little bear is. So here is the smaller bottle, and this is probably what I'm going to be using most on my craft table. It's a precision craft glue, 4 ounces, and as you can see here, it says non-toxic, dries clear, and it has the precision tips. So we're going to go ahead and open it up. It has that little lid in the regular cap, and then we're going to remove the plastic that's in there. I always like to remove everything all of the way. I don't know. I don't like to leave anything there, so just sorry about that, taking a little long. But I am going to go ahead and put this other little cap that it has, and that's what's going to be for the little nozzle. The cool thing about this is that it has 2 different tips that you can use, that you can exchange it. I guess you could use it just as is if you wanted to, but why make your life harder? So this is all the actually 3 different little tips that it comes out with, that you can go ahead and put. And this is actually a little cap, so if you decide to switch either one of those 2, then you can close it back up, and then your glue is not going to dry or it's not going to spill. So here I was trying at the beginning. I didn't know what this one was, so I was trying to see if it was a cap to put over these ones, but turns out it's actually just a cap to put on top of the whole glue, so that that it doesn't dry, like I said. So I had to check it back to see what it was. So here I finally figured it out. So I kind of recorded this ahead of time, and I'm doing a voiceover because I was not able to do it at the time, but there you have it. So if you are carrying this somewhere, to like a crop shop or something like that, you're able to take it and you don't have to worry about it spilling or the little pin coming off. And it has 2 different little tips, like I said, or 2 different little nozzles that you can use. And this one is really cool, so you can use it for precision. Here, I'm going to go ahead and test it for you and show you what the amount of glue that comes out of each one. So I'm just using here a piece of scrap paper to show you. And I'm going to put a small amount, so there you can see how much is coming out with that little nozzle. And I'm going to go ahead and switch it up and then try one of the other ones, so that way you can see the difference. I can see myself using that precision tip a lot more because I think it's a lot easier. Unless you're gluing something that you need a lot more glue, I think that having that little precision tip is super amazing for that. And you can see here the difference on the amount of glue that it pours out versus the others. So I'm just trying here different things, writing with it, and it's super cool. Now for this one, you will want to use this little pin to close it up. So that way it can keep it there. This is a non-clogging tip, and it's not gonna rust. I like that this is pretty long, that goes all the way past the actual little nozzle, the actual little tip, so that way it can stay clear of it, and doesn't stick, and it's not gonna clog up. So it's super amazing. Here you can see how much more from the tip goes out, so that way you can see that all that extra glue is gonna go out and not gonna clog your tip. Again, once you're done with that, you can just close it up and then easily carry it, and not have to worry about your glue spilling. So I think it's super amazing, and I was super excited to try this. Again, another cool thing about this product is that it's not only made here in the US. It was so happy and cool to find out that it's locally made, so here in Texas, and it's pretty close to where I live. So that was super neat. And again, I'm very thankful for them to sending me this to try out and share with you guys. Now, by the time I'm making this video, I've already tried it out. I did do some tests here, as I was trying it out and checking it. So I'm going to show you those. I know some people had asked if it dries clear or how does it work. So here I'm just smearing some of the glue so that way you can see how it dries. And I also added a little bit more on the bottom, and I decided to add some glitter to see how it works to just add glitter when you sprinkle it and see how well it holds it. So I'm going to go ahead and do a comparison, and not to say, use this glue versus another. I'm pretty new to art glitter glue as well, but, I've liked it. That's what I've been using recently because that's the only glue I have. I ran out of my Simon Says stamp, so, since I got the art glitter glue, that's what I've been using. But now I started using this one. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and here show you just a little bit of how I did this. I apologize for taking long. I didn't have my supplies right next to me as I was filming this because I wanted to, just kind of test it. And then I thought, oh, you know what? I might as well do a video and show a comparison or show how this works. So here I added the glue just like that, and I left it to dry so I could see the differences. And here you can see the glue is holding up pretty good. And now here I have another sample of how it happened. Now, I apologize I didn't show ahead of time, but you can see here the glitter, how it holds up, how it dries clear. It's pretty kind of matte. It's not shiny. And then these two, I'm just waiting for them to dry out on that thicker material that I put. But here I use art glitter glue, and you can see, I know it's a little hard, and I apologize for the light in my craft room at that time. It was a little bit late at night when I was doing this, but what I find out with the art glitter glue, it dries a lot quicker. So when you're putting it down and I was trying to smear it, it was already kind of drying and it left it. But because I did it on the white cardstock or white paper, it wasn't quite showing so much. So I decided to grab just a color paper and then compare them one right next to the other so that way you can see. So this is what I'm using. The art glitter glue, we're going to start with that. Do a small little squiggly line all over. Go all the way down. And then do the different things. And then do the same with the other one. Again, like I said, I was just playing with it to see how they both work and how they go. The Barely Art, it is a little bit more runny, I guess. But it's easier to kind of spread. So if you're using it to spread, so that way you don't waste too much, it works really great. Again, with the art glitter glue, what I found out is that when you add more, and it does dry a little bit quicker, and you try to spread it with your finger, it kind of sticks and it doesn't give you that sleek surface per se. So here I am just adding both of the glues so that way I can do my little test comparison again. On the middle I am going to spread it, and then on the bottom I'm going to be adding glitter. So here, because I added a little bit more of that glue, but you can see my fingers already kind of getting stuck a little bit because it starts drying. So it is very, very tacky. And, it was a little bit different. So then here I'm just cleaning my hand, make sure that my finger's clean so that way I can go ahead and spread the rest of the other glue. So here in the Barely Arts, you can see it's a lot smoother. My finger was not getting stuck. And you can see the coverage is about the same. It looks pretty matte, but there you can see it. And then this is just kind of testing it on to see how it looks. So now the next step was just checking it so I could add some of the glitter and, check it out and see how it works. Again, I apologize if you guys think this video is a little bit long, but I wanted to test it and show. And again, this was my first video. I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do and all, but I wanted to kind of do a little bit of a comparison. So if you are new to different types of glues or liquid glue, you can kind of see how they both work and, just kind of compare from there. But I was reading some of the comments and some of the people were saying the differences, or if they were pretty similar, to give it a try or to see if it was worth a try. So I thought, what better way than to show you how they work, do a comparison side by side now that I own the art glitter glue as well. Now the art glitter glue is the bottle is a little bit smaller than the Barely Arts, but it's still pretty good size that you can keep in your craft room, no problem at all. So here you can see it just spreads out so nicely. Absolutely love it. I did notice a little bit sometimes if I didn't, if I press the glue too much, it will sometimes run out a little bit. So I'm just wiping it with my paper towel to kind of do that. And here I'm just making sure I do the same on on the other paper, again, because this was a comparison I wanted to do. So with the little tips, let me show you. The art glitter glue, you can see that it's a lot smaller, and then you know, as it goes inside, and it goes actually in that little plastic thing, because that silver cap that you put over it, it's over that plastic one. So here you can see the difference of the two, and then I'm just going to show you the comparison of like how it would glue or tear up if, you know, if you were to put them together. So I just decided to add some glue, just fold it back in half and glue it onto each other. Before that, I wasn't thinking, like, I hadn't labeled them, but I come back and labeled them so you can see which one's which. But if you're sticking with me, you can see which glue is which. So here, all of my glue is dry, or all of my testing strips, and you can see here, you know, how the glitter looks, or how much thicker it is on the one I put. You can see a little bit of the sheen there, but it's not glossy, so it's not super glossy, but you can see there what it looks like. And even with my poor lighting here, you can see a little bit of that. So the glue, the glitter held up pretty good when I rubbed it. You know, not a lot of it was coming off, so that was pretty good. And the same thing with the art glitter glue. So here you can see, and I apologize, my camera was having a hard time focusing, but you can see here also how it dries when you put a thicker layer there, and you know how the sheen looks like it. Just trying to put some words there so that way it could focus, but you can see there, again, this is not super shiny, but it does dry clear, and it's pretty similar to what the Barely Arts was. So you can see right there, same thing with the glue, works the same. But like I said, I just wanted to put a comparison so that way you guys could have something to compare it with. Again, if you've been using art glitter glue, you probably have different tricks or tips that you know that you use it for. I normally use it just for regular gluing, and that's what I do. But here you can see a little bit more of that, you know, how it dries clear. If you were to kind of make a boo-boo or something, you'll see what the glue will look like, but it is clear, so it's not going to be a big mess or anything. And here is how everything looks. So like I said, I apologize, I'm just kind of going on, but I wanted to kind of do the differences and show you guys, do a very thorough comparison of the two, and you know, so that way you have something to compare it with rather than just looking at how a product works. But yeah, this is all it is. Again, thank you so much for sticking with me. Thank you for your comments. I know that I've been out of making videos for a little while, but I'm excited to kind of, you know, try to do as much as I can. But I encourage you to visit my Instagram if you haven't, because I am a little bit more active there, or on my blog I share the projects and the things that I work on. So here you can see how it peel. Again, this is Barely Arts, little tip and nozzle, absolutely amazing. I love that it has these little extra tips that you can put away, and you can buy them separately as well. If you, for whatever reason, you lose it or something happens to it, you can also get it to replace it. Have this big bottle that you can always have as a backup. And again, right now they are actually running a promotion that you can get free shipping. So if you order both of them, it is a good deal that if you get the whole bundle, you get everything in once. Get the free shipping now, and then that way you don't have to worry too much about it. So let's go ahead and move on to the next. I'll leave you a link down below, so make sure that you guys check out Barely Arts, and I'll catch you guys soon. So stay tuned because I have a little bit more to share. So here I wanted to share with you really quick some of the cards that I've made using this amazing glue. Again, it's Barely Arts, and I've been using this for pretty much all my projects since I got it, and you know, just giving it a test and making sure, or seeing how it works, and I absolutely love, love, love it. So I have not been able to put it down. It's just front and center right here on my craft table to make all of my cards that I've been making. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen all of the different cards I've been making. So if you haven't, go ahead and, you know, check me. I'll leave a link down below so you guys can do it. But here's a card that I made on the stamps that I use. But if you see here, I am using these little rhinestone type of little flowers, and I used this glue to glue them. They're holding up pretty good. They're pretty sturdy. Normally I would use the what do you call it, that Ranger multi-medium adhesive or glue, and for all of my sequins or things like that, that's what I would use. But this is holding up pretty good, so I am, you know, only one glue to have at the table. That's amazing. So here's another one that I made, you know, use the glue to glue everything there. This is another one, another card that I made. It's a shaker, and again you can see these little flowers and some little rhinestones, and they've been holding up very, very well. Like, I don't think even if you put it through the mail, they're not gonna come off. This glue is amazing. So it's holding up pretty good. Here's another one. I put this little sequin hearts that again is plasticky, so sometimes with that one, if you use regular glue, it doesn't hold up, so you want to use a strong glue to use those. So definitely this is holding up. And then well, today is Friday, Creepy Cute Friday, so I'll go ahead and show you guys a card that I made for Creepy Cute Chronicles. Make sure that you guys go visit my blog so that you can read details on this card, but this is what I made. Again, it doesn't have extra crazy details or anything, but I used this glue. Like I said, I have not been able to put it down because I just absolutely love, love, love it. So make sure that you check out Barely Arts. I am going to leave a link down below to their shop, and then also make sure that you follow them on Instagram. They have a lot of inspiration there as well, and you'll find them out. I'm pretty sure that this is gonna become your favorite glue pretty soon. Another thing I wanted to share about this glue that I've been testing it, and of course I'm not gonna share with you guys a recommended glue that or a product that I don't absolutely love, but I'm gonna show you one more thing and another reason that I think that you are going to absolutely love this glue and you're gonna want to use it for all of your projects. So this is just kind of like a test that I was doing last minute, but if you guys see this, I colored this for the 30-day coloring challenge or started coloring. My son decided he wanted to help, so I call him the little red coloring monster. But what I want to share with you is this butterfly. So if you see this butterfly, I added the glue all around, kind of like to use it like glossy accents. But then I thought of adding a little bit of glue, and not glue, glitter, and it's holding up the glitter really, really good. You can feel the glue here, so you can feel the dimension. It's amazing, and then you can see all the details and everything there. So I didn't lose any of the detail because again the color is not opaque. It dries clear, and it's amazing for those products. So there's another reason to have a Barely Arts glue, because you can use it for everything and anything you can think of in your crafting. So I hope that you guys like it. Make sure that you check them out. Right now they have a special going on that is free shipping. I believe that's only for here in the US, but free shipping for all of their products. This is definitely going to last you a while if you don't use it a lot. But if you're like me, I'm probably going to run out of these pretty soon. But I'm so glad that I have the other big little bear. Let me show you again one more time. This big cutie. I just call it my honey glue bear. So this is going to be my honey glue bear because I absolutely love it. But I'll have plenty of glue to use for a while. So again, check them out. Thank you so much for stopping by, guys. I miss you as well. Thank you for your sweet messages and everything. Like I said, I'm sorry I haven't been making videos or doing a lot too much, but I will try to do as much as I can, hopefully pretty soon. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.